If you have the choice, get married before you have children.
Hey people, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with another mind-blowing video of why you should not have a child before marriage. It's not a good idea and I'm not blaming anyone. Please, let's watch this video so that we can learn together and come up with some solutions if at all we can be found in such a position. So I've put some videos together. Let's watch them together, and at the end I'll leave my own comment. Please stick around.
I have a question because I just watched this video and I will tag the creator. But she pretty much said that there are men out here telling women that they need to have their kid first in order to see if they're wife material. Please tell me she's playing. Please tell me that there are men trying to manipulate y'all like that, because that's the most absurd thing I have ever heard. Now, you know me, I'm not a fan of marriage and or kids, but I know that is backwards. I know if you want a kid, you want the family structure, it would be in the best intent to have the marriage first, make sure y'all can work this marriage together, and then have the kid. But to have the kid and then the marriage, that sounds like backwards. That's just backwards in my opinion. Please let me know. Is this what they're saying out there? Is this how they're finessing y'all? Is this why we got all these kids popping out, but y'all not getting married connected to it or anything?
You to have his baby before marrying you, you should start running. He's trying to avoid legal obligations and two, truly being committed to you. By making you a baby mama, he can leave you as a single mother with a child while still maintaining an attachment to you. He wants you tied to him, but at the same time wants to keep his options opened.
I hate to be one of the men on here that be agreeing with women, but I have to agree with women when y'all be saying that, a man knows if you're the one within XYZ amount of time. Let's just say within a 6-month window. Within 6 months, if that man is not talking about marrying you or at least some sort of talk about, the future, you need to leave. And God forbid you give this man a baby before he puts that signature on that paper. Your life is over with.
If you have the choice, get married before you have children. No disrespect at all to any women who have had children outside of marriage. Ladies, I see you doing your thing. Shout out you guys. However, I would always advise us as women to do our due diligence and try to set ourselves up in the best situation, because these men are treacherous, okay? Why I say try to have a baby with a man that you are married to is for a few reasons. One, a man that has made the decision to marry you over any other woman more than likely has a high opinion of you, or a higher opinion of you than he has of other women. Two, that man now has legal consequences for his actions. And three, you as a woman did everything you could do to assure the best setup for your child. And again, I am not speaking down on women who have had children out of marriage. That is not my intention with this video. You guys, superheroes. Now, I know a lot of women's rebuttal will be, there are loads of women who have gotten married and still gotten played. You are absolutely right. However, there are loads of people who have gotten in a car, put on their seatbelt and got in an accident. Just because bad things can and might possibly happen, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do everything in your power to protect yourself. And as a woman, what was that? It was my earring. Anyway, as a woman, the only difference between having a child with someone who you're not married to and married to is that they have legal consequences. They have to answer to a higher power than you. And a lot of men are irresponsible and flighty because they don't have any accountability. They have nothing to lose. So this is just some advice from me. Take it or leave it. I'm not judging anyone. However, I always think as women, we should be protecting ourselves as much as possible, because these men, honey, oh no, you're going to pay me if you play up. Anyway, like I always say, there's always an exception to the rule. For best results, assume it's not you.
Well, one of the biggest reasons why having a child before marriage can be a mistake is financial instability. Raising a child is expensive, and when you are not married, you may not have the financial support or stability you need to provide for your child. Another reason why having a child before marriage can be a mistake is emotional immaturity. When you are not married, you may not have had time to develop emotional maturity and build a strong relationship with your partner. This can lead to stress and inability in your relationship. The last one, I feel having a child before marriage can also bring impact on your ability to be a good role model for your child. When you are married, you can provide a stable and loving environment for your child, which is important for their development and well-being. Remember, having a child before marriage can be a mistake, but it's not impossible to make it work. If you do find yourself in this situation, make sure you prioritize your financial stability, emotional maturity, and role modeling. Let's keep this conversation going by leaving your comment in the comment section below. Thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Please, 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 guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. See you in the next video, and stay safe.